Hey everybody, welcome back around to the Blog and Grill. I am your host, Doug, here with your video blog for July 11th, 2014. I am live here on YouTube as well as SportsMindedNews.com. Quick shout out to my buddy James Williams, the creator of SportsMindedNews.com. You can follow him on Twitter at SportsMinded. And just a great opportunity for me to be on Sports Mind. I just want to thank him again. And let's get into it. I got your New York sports update. We're going to talk about 3 big-time injuries in Major League Baseball. But first, we have to get to the NBA free agency and the frenzy that it has been over about the past 10 days now. And the final and the big decision now has been made. LeBron James has decided to go back to Cleveland and play in his hometown for the Cleveland Cavaliers. This was after many speculations, a nice essay letter he wrote for Sports Illustrated, and LeBron James is back in Cleveland, and Cleveland now has been pushed to the top in Vegas as the favorite to win the NBA championship next season. Okay, I don't know if Cleveland's going to be that great. Possibly a trade is also in the works to get Andrew Wiggins and possibly Dion Waiters out of town to bring in Kevin Love from the Minnesota Timberwolves. Kevin Love has said he will sign long-term, and he will approve a trade to the Cleveland Cavaliers. So this is big for LeBron. He's going home. He's going to be playing with Kyrie Irving, and I think that's going to be a great setup for LeBron. He's going to be able to score more, not have to worry about shouldering the load. He'll be able to get some more rest with some younger players around him for sure. And LeBron just needs to reduce his minutes down to about 30 a game during the regular season and up that in the playoffs. But right now, it's a good move for LeBron. I didn't know if he was going to go back to Cleveland. We still don't have any speculation on what the parameters of the deal will be, if he's going to have a 5-year deal, if he's going to have a 5-year deal with a 3-year opt-out, if he's going to go 2-year, if he's going to do a 1-year deal with a 2nd-year option. We don't know. We'll see what happens, but there's more free agents to talk about, and let's continue. Carmelo Anthony has narrowed his search to between the Knicks and the Bulls. Lakers are out of the question. It's going to be the Knicks or the Bulls. Likely going to make a decision probably Monday just to see what team he's going to go to. But right now, with LeBron going to Cleveland, I think his best option at this point is to get paid, get that 5 years, and go back to the Knicks as they look like they have a plan for the future. Another Miami Heat Big Three, former Miami Heat Big Three, Chris Bosh is set to sign with the Rockets a 4-year, $80 million deal. This is going to be a max offer that he can take from them. We see them making some moves as Jeremy Lin was shipped off to the Lakers today just to kind of make some more cap space for them. They are set to sign him tomorrow, and they're also going to try to sign Chandler Parsons as well. So they could sign him and Parsons tomorrow, and that would be 2 big signings for a team in the West that's really trying to make a move up. And Chris Bosh would be a big addition to this team, especially after Omar Ashik left the fold. And the final 2 free agents everybody's talking about, Kevin Love and Pau Gasol. As I just told you, Kevin Love looking strongly now at a sign and trade with the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Pau Gasol, I've heard he could go to Chicago. I've heard he could go to the Knicks. Not really sure where he's going to go. Miami Heat can now be an option with some cap space. Knowing Pat Riley, I think the best option for Pau Gasol right now is to probably try to get to Chicago, play with Joakim Noah, and see if he can have an impact. I mean, he's still a 13-6 guy, and he's going to have a major impact still in the NBA today, but he's got to get paid more than $4 million a year, which was what the Heat were going to pay him if he came there with the King. We're going to have a lot more on free agency. We'll talk free agency again next week, but right now I want to get to MLB action. I want to talk about 3 big-time injuries in Major League Baseball. One to Masahiro Tanaka of the Yankees. He is likely going to be out for 6 weeks with a small tear in his elbow. This is not good news for them. He's going to take a cortisone, basically like a cortisone shot, and give it 6 weeks. See if he can rehab it. If he can't, he's likely going to have Tommy John surgery, and we might not see him until the 2016 season. Brandon Phillips we got 2 injuries that are about the same. Brandon Phillips, Yadier Molina, both going to be out about 3 months, and that really shakes up that NL Central race. Brandon Phillips, the Rock for the Cincinnati Reds, he's going to be out for 3 months with the thumb injury, as is Yadier Molina, and it's probably a bigger impact on the Cardinals, just Yadier Molina running that pitching rotation working with younger pitchers and really having a great impact on the offensive side of the ball as well. Big loss for the Cardinals, but the Reds probably can't afford it, though, either, as they're right in the thick of that race, and they have a big series coming up with the Pirates this weekend. Time for your New York sports update. Yankees split with the Indians, finished their road trip at 5-3. They're now 46-45. 4 games back. They start a 3-game set with Baltimore tonight. It's going to be Hiroki Kuroda 6-6 with a 4.20. Going up against Miguel Gonzalez 4-5 with a 4.22. Yankees also made a trade today for a player to be named. They will bring in left-handed pitcher Jeff Francis of the Oakland A's. He is, I believe, 70 and 80 in his career, and he is 0-1 with a 6.08 on the year. Mets take 2 out of 3 from the Braves. They're now 42-50, just 8 games back of the division leader, and they will go up against the they'll go up against the Marlins tonight at home. Henderson Alvarez 6-3 with a 2.27, going up against Zach Wheeler 4-8 with a 4.07. Next week I'm going to be back. We're going to be talking some British Open next week. We'll also be talking FIFA World Cup Final. In the FIFA World Cup Final, I'm taking Argentina. I like what they've been doing. I'm going to take them over Germany. I think Lionel Messi will have an impact and put himself in that upper echelon of Pele's, Myanmar's, and other big-time players, okay? That's my pick for the World Cup. We'll talk soccer some on Monday. I'm going to give you my MLB Power Rankings also on Monday, and I'm going to have a lot more for you, so make sure you tune in as we could have more NBA free agency news as well. Thank you for watching me on SportsMindedNews.com and also on YouTube. Shout out to my man James Williams of Sports Minded News. Thanks for that opportunity. I will be back on Monday. Have a great weekend. Follow me on Twitter at YankeeBaller415. Comment, question, subscribe to my page. Thanks for tuning in to the Blog and Grill. I will see you back here on Monday. Have a good weekend.